This person is literally not allowed to text you or have a conversation with you because, my beloved child, don't skip this moment. Stay till the end, because what I'm about to tell you will make your heart stop for a second. There is someone who wants to talk to you so badly right now. They want to text you, to reach out, to say something that's been burning inside them for weeks, maybe months, but they can't. They're literally not allowed to. Yes, you heard that right. The universe, or something even higher, has placed a block between you two. A wall they can feel, but can't explain. They reach for their phone, they type your name, they start a message, and then, something stops them. Something invisible, yet powerful. My dear child, it's not because they don't want to talk. It's because they're not meant to, yet. The divine is protecting your energy right now. Your vibration has changed. You've evolved. You've healed. And this person, they're still catching up to that frequency. The universe won't allow them to enter your space until their intentions are pure and their lessons are complete. Don't skip, because this truth is bigger than it seems. Every time they think of texting you, something happens. Their phone glitches. They get distracted. They lose courage. They start to type, but the words vanish. They stare at your name and feel a strange pressure in their chest. That's not fear, my child, that's divine resistance. It's the universe whispering, not yet. They're craving your energy, your voice, your calm. But they're being held back, not by technology, not by circumstance, but by divine timing. Because right now, your peace is too sacred to be disturbed by anyone whose energy still carries chaos. Stay till the end, because here's what they don't know, every time they think about you, you feel it. That random wave of emotion, that sudden warmth in your heart, that unexpected memory, that's their energy trying to reach you. But the spiritual barrier is stopping it from fully connecting. The universe is guarding your peace like a fortress, and no one gets in unless they come with truth, not confusion. Don't skip, because this person isn't your enemy. They're your mirror. The reason they're not allowed to reach out is because they still haven't faced what they did when they had access to you. They've been running from guilt, from lessons, from truth. But now, it's catching up. They're learning the hard way that not everyone gets a second chance when divine energy says no. My beloved child, this person's silence isn't choice, it's consequence. Their soul has been placed on pause. They can see you, they can feel you, but they can't touch your energy. Because if they did now, they would disrupt your growth, your calm, your alignment. The universe isn't punishing them, it's protecting you. They've been wondering why every attempt to message you fails. Why every time they think of reconnecting, something happens. A sudden distraction, a sign, a delay. It's because the universe knows their intentions aren't steady yet. They still carry pride, confusion, or unresolved emotions. And you, my dear child, you've outgrown that vibration. Stay till the end, because soon, something will shift. This barrier isn't permanent. It's divine preparation. The universe is waiting for them to heal, to grow, to learn accountability. Only when their energy matches your peace will they be allowed to speak again. And when that day comes, it won't be just another message. It will be the one that changes everything. Right now, they feel the silence like a punishment. But for you, it's protection. You're being kept in divine isolation, not because you're alone, but because your spirit is being cleansed for what's next. The one who once took your peace for granted is now being shown what life feels like without your energy. Don't skip, because here's what's happening behind the scenes. They've been seeing signs about you. Constantly. Your name. Your birthday. Your favorite song. They think it's coincidence, but it's not. It's the universe reminding them what they lost, and what they need to fix before they can even think about coming back. They lie awake at night, phone in hand, fingers hovering over the keyboard. They want to say, "I miss you." They want to say, "I'm sorry." But the words won't come out. Because spiritually, their energy isn't allowed to mix with yours right now. The higher forces are blocking every attempt, like invisible hands stopping them mid-thought. Stay till the end, my beloved child. Because this isn't just about them, it's about you. The reason this block exists is because you've reached a level of vibration that can't tolerate half-hearted energy anymore. You've become magnetic, divine, untouchable. And that means anyone who tries to enter your world must match that same frequency, or be kept out until they do. This person is being humbled by silence. They're being taught patience. They're learning that love without healing is chaos, and the universe doesn't allow chaos near someone who's finally found peace. Don't skip, because this is the twist. Their silence isn't rejection. It's divine timing working in disguise. The delay is creating transformation in them. The universe is molding them quietly, forcing them to grow in places they never wanted to. They're facing their fears, their pride, their mistakes, all while missing you so deeply it hurts. And when they're finally ready, when their heart has softened and their energy is clean, the block will lift. Their message will go through. Their words will reach you. And you'll feel it, not as shock, but as divine confirmation that everything happened for a reason. Stay till the end, my child. Because soon, that silence that once hurt you will turn into clarity. The one who's not allowed to text you today will one day reach out, but by then, they'll be different. Humbled. Awakened. True. Right now, your peace is protected. Their access is restricted. And destiny is being rewritten in your favor. Don't skip. Because this separation is not punishment, it's preparation. Something huge is waiting for you. And the one who's not allowed to speak now, will soon be allowed only if their soul has finally learned how to honor yours. My dear child. Don't skip this moment. Stay till the end, because what I'm about to reveal will help you understand everything that's been happening behind the silence. You've been wondering why that person hasn't reached out. Why they've been quiet, even though you can feel their energy circling yours. The truth is, they want to talk to you, desperately, but they can't. Not because they don't want to, but because they're not allowed to. Something far greater than human reason is keeping them away. Every time they think of texting you, something stops them, a strange heaviness, a distraction, a wave of doubt, or a sudden event that pulls them back. They don't even realize it's not coincidence, it's divine interference. The universe has drawn a sacred boundary between you and them, and until they understand the lesson behind it, they'll keep running into that invisible wall. My beloved child, listen closely. This person still carries emotions for you, deep, complicated, raw. They replay conversations in their head. They stare at your name on their phone. They even type messages late at night. But just before hitting send, their hands freeze. They hesitate, reread, delete, and walk away. Every single time. Because the energy around you doesn't let their message pass through. Why? Because you've changed. You're no longer the same person who tolerated inconsistency, confusion, or half-effort connections. You've healed, and healing has a frequency. That frequency protects you from anyone whose energy still carries chaos. The universe doesn't let them enter your space because your soul has reached a level where peace is sacred, and only truth can touch it. Don't skip, because what they're feeling right now is something they can't explain to anyone. They're restless. They feel pulled toward you, but trapped by something unseen. Their mind says, text them, but their soul whispers, you're not ready. Every time they try to reach out, the universe sends them a sign, a delay, a closed path, or an inner voice that says, stop. Not now. They might think it's fear, or timing, or bad luck, but it's not. It's spiritual protection. The divine is protecting both of you, your peace, your growth, your purpose. Because if they came to you now, they would come from the same old energy, unhealed, uncertain, unready. And the universe refuses to let you go backward. My dear child, don't confuse their silence with absence. They think about you more often than you think. You show up in their dreams. You appear in songs, in numbers, in random memories that hit them out of nowhere. But when they try to reach for you physically, something stops them emotionally. It's as if the air thickens around them, as if the universe itself whispers, not yet. They're under spiritual restriction, a divine pause. It's not punishment, it's preparation. The universe is forcing them to face their own shadow before they can approach your light again. They're learning lessons in silence. They're seeing their reflection in loneliness. They're realizing what they had, what they lost, and what they must become if they ever want another chance. Stay till the end, because right now, their world feels like it's missing color. They go through the motions, pretending everything's fine. But deep down, they feel the absence of your energy. They scroll through messages that never got sent, through pictures they never deleted. They miss your presence, your calm, your way of understanding them without words. And that missing piece has become a mirror, one that's showing them their mistakes in ways that words never could. Every night before they sleep, they have the same thought, should talk to them. They reach for the phone, open your chat, hover over the keyboard, and then, something stops them. Their heart races. Their mind floods with memories. They want to hit send, but they can't. Because deep down, they know they're not ready. Don't skip, because that hesitation isn't fear. It's divine resistance. The universe won't let them disturb your peace until they understand the weight of what it means to hold it. They're being shown everything they took for granted, your patience, your love, your energy. And until they learn gratitude and humility, their voice will be silenced by divine command. My beloved child, this is why you've been feeling their energy lately, that strange pull in your heart, the sudden emotions that come from nowhere, the dreams that feel too real. It's their energy trying to break through the barrier. But the universe keeps pulling it back, whispering, "Not yet. Heal first." They're going through a silent awakening. Their ego is being broken down. Their pride is being dismantled. Their heart is being humbled. And the more they resist, the heavier it feels. They can't talk to you because the universe is making sure they learn what it means to deserve that privilege again. Stay till the end, because soon, you'll see the signs. You'll start noticing their presence in subtle ways. Their name will appear when you least expect it. Their song will play randomly. A mutual friend will mention them out of nowhere. It won't be coincidence. It will be the universe showing you that their transformation has begun. They're finally starting to understand what silence teaches, that connection without respect is empty, that love without growth is dangerous, that you can't speak to someone whose energy your soul hasn't earned back yet. They're realizing that being blocked by the divine hurts more than being blocked by you. My dear child, this restriction is temporary, but its purpose is eternal. It's creating the version of them that you always deserved. The one who won't repeat old patterns. The one who will cherish, not take. The one who will understand your worth before they speak your name again. Don't skip, because here's the hidden truth. You were their test of love, and they failed it the first time. But the universe is giving them a second chance, not by letting them come to you now, but by making them earn their way back. Every moment they're not allowed to talk to you is another step toward their awakening. They're being shown visions of you, not as you were, but as you are now. Glowing, calm, untouchable. And that image burns in their mind, reminding them what divine love looks like. They can't unsee it. They can't forget it. That's why they're restless. That's why they can't focus. Because you've become their unfinished lesson. Stay till the end, my beloved child. Because the silence between you two isn't emptiness, it's transformation. You're healing in peace, they're healing in consequence. You're being rewarded with clarity, they're being burdened with realization. The same silence that comforts you now is the silence that's teaching them everything they need to learn before destiny realigns your paths. Every day that passes without their message, the universe whispers, "Wait. Don't touch what I'm still healing." And that's why you must trust this silence. It's not rejection, it's divine alignment. Don't skip, because soon, the moment will come. You'll wake up one morning and feel it, that shift in energy, that lightness in your heart, that knowing. It'll be the sign that the restriction is lifting. That they've learned what they needed to learn. And when they finally do reach out, you'll feel the difference immediately. Their words will carry sincerity instead of confusion, truth instead of noise. My dear child, until then, stay still. Stay aligned. Stay in peace. Because this silence isn't empty, it's sacred. It's the universe saying, I'm not removing them from your story. I'm rewriting their role. They can't text you now because their soul isn't ready to speak your language yet, the language of truth, accountability, and love without conditions. But one day, When the lessons are complete and the energy is pure, the universe will remove the barrier, and the words you were meant to hear will finally find their way to you. Stay till the end, because this silence that hurts now will soon make perfect sense. The one who's not allowed to speak today will one day come forward, not as who they were, but as who they were always meant to become. Something huge is waiting for you. And this silence, this divine pause, is just the universe making sure that when they finally do speak, their words are worthy of you. My beloved child. Don't skip this part. Stay till the end, because what I'm about to tell you is the hidden truth behind their silence, the reason they're not allowed to reach out to you even though every part of them is screaming to. This is where the unseen forces are working, where destiny is rearranging itself quietly, where the divine is doing its most sacred work. Right now, someone out there holds their phone in their hand, staring at your name. Their heart tells them, just text. Their soul whispers, say something. But their fingers won't move. Their throat tightens, their energy freezes, and they can't explain why. They've tried to ignore it, to fight it, to break that invisible chain, but it's too strong. Because it isn't fear holding them back. It's the universe saying, not yet. My dear child, this person has been spiritually muted. They're not allowed to speak to you, not because they're being punished, but because they're still being purified. They're still carrying pieces of the old energy that once hurt you, once drained you, once dimmed your light. And the universe refuses to let that vibration touch your peace again. Don't skip, because this is where you start to see the bigger picture. The reason they can't text you, the reason they can't speak, is that the connection between you two has moved beyond physical communication. It's spiritual now. Their higher self wants to reach you, but their lower self is still trapped, in ego, in guilt, in confusion. The divine has placed a lock on their voice until their soul and their words can align in truth. They think it's you blocking them. They think it's your choice. But no, it's heaven's command. Every time they try to write to you, something happens, their phone glitches, the message doesn't feel right, they delete it halfway. They try again another day, and the same thing happens. They can't explain it. They can't understand it. But what's really happening is that the universe itself is standing between you two, saying softly, this energy is not ready to enter that light. Stay till the end, my beloved child, because this silence isn't empty. It's full of transformation. Every day they don't text you, they're being refined. Their soul is sitting in lessons it once ran away from. Their heart is being rewired. Their mind is being broken open to humility. The same silence that's protecting your peace is also awakening their truth. They've been hearing your name everywhere. Seeing signs that remind them of you. Dreaming of you, over and over again. The pull is maddening. But every time they think, maybe I'll reach out, they feel a resistance, like a hand on their shoulder stopping them. It's not coincidence. It's divine authority. The universe has literally sealed their access until they understand the value of what they once had. Don't skip, because this next part will open your heart. They talk to the universe about you now. They whisper your name in prayers, not texts. They try to send you energy, not messages. Because deep down, they've realized, you're not someone they can just reach out to anymore. You've become sacred. You've become chosen. You're not a casual conversation anymore, you're a divine connection, and divine connections can only be touched through purity. They've tried everything, distractions, new people, new conversations, but nothing works. No matter how much they try to drown your memory, it keeps resurfacing. The reason? You're not just a person to them anymore. You're a vibration. And vibrations can't be blocked, only mirrored. That's why they're being forced to rise, because unless their soul matches yours, their words will never reach you. Stay till the end, because the universe is speaking in the silence. Right now, your soul and theirs are communicating in ways they can't even comprehend. When you suddenly feel restless, that's them thinking about you. When your chest feels heavy for no reason, that's their guilt trying to reach your peace. When you feel warmth in your heart out of nowhere, that's their spirit trying to apologize. But their body, their words, their human form, those are locked. They're not allowed to move until their lesson is learned. My beloved child, this isn't cruelty. It's mercy. Because the universe knows that if they came to you right now, before they were healed, they would only repeat old patterns. They'd bring confusion instead of clarity, chaos instead of comfort. You've worked too hard, cried too long, healed too deeply to let that happen again. So heaven placed its hand between you, saying, protect the chosen one. They feel the wall, even if they can't see it. They've tried to break it. They've tried to message you through different paths, social media, dreams, energy. But every time, it feels like static. Like they're shouting into silence. What they don't know is that your ancestors, your angels, your spiritual guides, they're guarding your peace like warriors. They stand around your energy, allowing no disturbance, no false vibration, no unfinished soul to enter. Don't skip, my dear child, because here's the twist. The universe isn't saying no. It's saying wait. It's giving this person a chance to become who they were meant to be. It's giving them the chance to prove they can approach you with truth, not temptation. And that takes time. That takes surrender. That takes humility. They're in spiritual isolation. Every conversation they try to start feels empty. Every attempt to connect with others feels meaningless. They're learning that real connection isn't about words, it's about energy. And their energy right now can't match yours until it's cleansed. Stay till the end, because their silence will not last forever. When they finally do reach out, you'll know it wasn't impulse, it was divine permission. Their message will carry peace, not confusion. It'll come at a time when your soul feels calm, not anxious. It'll feel aligned, not intrusive. That's when you'll know, the barrier has been lifted, and the lesson has been learned. Until then, my beloved child, remain in your peace. Do not chase the silence. Do not question the distance. Because this distance is divine protection dressed as delay. It's keeping your heart safe while the universe works on theirs. They are not gone. They are growing. They are not rejecting you. They are being redirected. They are not ignoring you. They are being guided. And when the time is right, when their energy finally meets the frequency of your truth, that, not allowed, will turn into, now is the moment. Don't skip. Because the silence that hurts you today will be the silence that heals them tomorrow. And when they finally speak, their voice will tremble with gratitude, not arrogance. Their words will feel like home again, not confusion. Something huge is waiting for you, my dear child. The universe is not withholding, it's refining. You're being prepared for communication that's holy, not hollow. The one who's not allowed to speak now, will one day return with words that carry the weight of awakening. And when that day comes, you'll understand, this divine silence wasn't separation. It was protection. It was transformation. It was love, in its highest form.